Lil Wayne's recent remarks about Jay-Z have ignited a firestorm in the music industry, and it's clear that Wayne isn't just taking shots, he's got a point to prove. Over the years, Jay-Z has maintained his status as the reigning king of hip-hop, a mogul who built an empire from the ground up. But Wayne is coming at him with a vengeance, calling out Jay-Z for what he perceives as hypocrisy and hidden truths. The rap world has always been full of beefs, but this one feels different. It's personal, it's calculated, and it's got everyone questioning everything they thought they knew about these two icons. At the heart of Wayne's attacks is the accusation that Jay-Z's success wasn't solely the result of his talent or hustle, but of shady business deals and questionable alliances. Wayne's no stranger to controversy, but these revelations are hitting hard because they challenge the very foundation of Jay-Z's empire. For years, Jay-Z has been held up as a symbol of success, a man who not only conquered the rap game, but also expanded into business and culture at large. But Wayne's saying that it's not all as clean and admirable as it seems. He's peeling back the layers of Jay-Z's career and showing the world the darker side of his rise to power. What makes this beef even more intriguing is the way Wayne is positioning himself in all of this. He's not just throwing shade for the sake of drama. Wayne has a clear agenda. He's been in the game for decades and has watched Jay-Z from the sidelines, seeing firsthand how Jay-Z operates. Wayne's now making it clear that he won't be overlooked or dismissed anymore. He's been through the grind, and he's been forced to fight for everything he's got. So, when he calls out Jay-Z for allegedly using underhanded tactics to maintain his hold on the industry, it feels like Wayne is reclaiming some of the power he believes was unfairly taken from him. But the accusations aren't just about business practices. Wayne's beef with Jay-Z goes deeper than that. It's about respect. Wayne has been in the shadow of Jay-Z for so long that it seems like he's finally fed up. While Jay-Z has often been regarded as the intellectual and strategic genius of hip-hop, Wayne has always been the rebellious, free-spirited artist who did things his own way. Over time, that free-spirited attitude has paid off, making Wayne a beloved figure in hip-hop, but it hasn't come without its struggles. It's clear that Wayne feels slighted by Jay-Z's perceived arrogance, and he's using this moment to remind the world that he's just as much a force to be reckoned with. The more Wayne speaks out, the more it becomes clear that he's not just after Jay-Z's throne, he's after the truth. His criticisms cut deep because they challenge the very essence of Jay-Z's carefully crafted image. It's easy to be a fan of someone when they're positioned as a self-made success, a man who overcame the odds and built a massive empire through sheer talent and business acumen. But Wayne is starting to crack that facade, revealing what he believes are the more questionable aspects of Jay-Z's rise to the top. And with every new revelation, Wayne's making it harder for Jay-Z to remain the untouchable figure he once was. One of the most shocking aspects of this ongoing feud is Wayne's confidence in exposing Jay-Z. It's one thing to talk smack in an interview or throw a few diss tracks, but Wayne has been systematically dismantling Jay-Z's legacy. Every accusation of shady deals, every hint of betrayal, Wayne is making it clear that he's not afraid to go for the jugular. He's been watching the industry for too long to let Jay-Z skate by unscathed. And the more he exposes, the more it seems like Jay-Z is in a position where he might have to answer for some of the things Wayne is bringing to light. As the beef continues to unfold, it's starting to feel like Wayne is actually gaining more support from the hip-hop community. Jay-Z has always been a powerful figure, but Wayne's attacks seem to resonate with a growing number of fans who feel that Jay-Z's success was built on compromises and questionable alliances. There's a growing sense that Jay-Z may not be the self-made mogul he's been portrayed as, and as Wayne continues to push this narrative, he's starting to paint Jay-Z in a much darker light. Fans are beginning to look at Jay-Z's business dealings with more skepticism, and it's creating a shift in how people perceive the man behind Roc Nation. What's also fascinating about this beef is how it's shining a light on the different approaches to success between Jay-Z and Wayne. Jay-Z's empire is based on making strategic, sometimes ruthless business moves, building connections with powerful figures in the industry, and leveraging his influence. On the other hand, Wayne has always been more about raw talent and street credibility. He's the artist who rose from nothing and never really played by the rules. Wayne isn't just hitting Jay-Z where it hurts, he's pulling back the curtain on a side of the industry that many fans have only speculated about. The music business, especially hip-hop, is no stranger to backdoor deals, favoritism, and power plays, but Wayne's detailed criticisms are making these allegations feel less like conspiracy theories and more like documented truths. He's exposing a potential pattern of gatekeeping and manipulation that could make people question how many artists have been denied opportunities because they didn't align themselves with the right players. Wayne is portraying Jay-Z as the ultimate puppet master, someone who not only climbed to the top but ensured that others stayed below him, a claim that's as damaging as it is bold. Wayne's frustrations also seem to stem from a deeply personal place. This isn't just business, it's a narrative of betrayal. Over the years, there have been whispers about Jay-Z subtly undermining artists who could challenge his dominance. Wayne appears to be giving voice to those whispers, laying it all out for the world to see. And while fans have long celebrated Jay-Z for being a shrewd businessman, there's a fine line between ambition and exploitation. Wayne's argument is that Jay-Z crossed that line, using his power not just to elevate himself, but to suppress others. It's a damning accusation that puts Jay-Z in the position of having to defend not just his legacy, but his ethics. The impact of these revelations is rippling through the hip-hop community. Fans are divided, with some standing by Jay-Z defending his right to hustle and make strategic moves in a cutthroat industry. But others are starting to side with Wayne, feeling that his grievances are valid and long overdue. The debate isn't just about who's right or wrong. It's about the very nature of power and privilege in the music world. For decades, Jay-Z has been the poster child for what's possible in hip-hop, proof that you can transition from the streets to the boardroom without compromising who you are. But Wayne is arguing that this narrative was never as straightforward as it seemed. Instead, he's painting a picture of an industry that rewards those who play by its hidden rules and punishes those who don't. What makes this feud even more captivating is how unbothered Jay-Z seems, or at least how unbothered he's trying to appear. Historically, Jay-Z has been strategic in how he handles criticism. He doesn't react to every jab or diss. Instead, he lets his silence do the talking, a tactic that often works to his advantage. But Wayne's attacks are different. They're persistent, detailed, and loud enough to be impossible to ignore. Even Jay-Z's most loyal fans are starting to wonder if there's some truth to what Wayne is saying. The longer Jay-Z stays silent, the more people start to speculate about why he isn't defending himself. Is he simply too big to be bothered, or is there something he doesn't want to confront? Meanwhile, Wayne isn't letting up. He's leaning into this moment, using every interview, every social media post, and every platform available to amplify his message. He's smart too. He knows how to frame his criticisms in a way that feels relatable to fans. He's not just calling out Jay-Z for being a gatekeeper, he's positioning himself as the voice of the underdog, the artist who fought tooth and nail to get where he is without bending to the will of industry politics. It's a compelling narrative, and it's one that resonates with fans who see themselves as outsiders in their own lives. Wayne is playing the long game here, and so far, it's paying off. The feud is also reigniting discussions about Jay-Z's past controversies, things that had seemingly been buried or forgotten. From accusations of questionable business practices to rumors about how he's treated certain artists under his label, Wayne's words are causing people to revisit these old stories with fresh eyes. Even if these controversies don't hold up under scrutiny, the fact that they're being talked about again is enough to put a dent in Jay-Z's otherwise untouchable reputation. In many ways, Wayne is forcing the hip-hop world to reckon with its history, to question the narratives it has accepted for so long without pushing back. The timing of Wayne's attacks is also significant. Hip-hop is at a crossroads, with newer generations of artists and fans reshaping the culture in real time. The old guard, Jay-Z included, is being forced to adapt to a world that values transparency and authenticity more than ever before. Wayne seems to understand this shift and is using it to his advantage. By calling out Jay-Z now, he's aligning himself with a movement that prioritizes honesty over legacy, individuality over alliances. It's a risky move, but it's one that could redefine his place in the industry.